Hey, there's the heir of Carthage, bringing you another installment of my Greek city-states campaign on Rome Total War. And let's go ahead and see where we left off. If you remember, I was sieging Messana, and the Romans aren't going to be too happy about that, but what are they going to do? The rest of my cities are just building currently. So, alright, let's go ahead and end this turn. Oh, one thing I forgot. In Pergamum, when you're playing as the Greeks, you probably want to go ahead and make quite a few units to defend that city, because usually the insane nation of Pontus will attack you with a horde of low quality troops, and since militia hoplites are also low quality, it helps to have a decent number of them. Also, I'm going to be preparing to invade Kydonia there, so I'm going to train a couple of ships and a couple of units of militia cav as well. Alright, so we should be set for now. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Oh, I forgot to build a building in Syracuse. So I don't know exactly what you all want for advice, so I guess I'll just chronicle what it is that I'm doing. Right now I'm just trying to build my empire economically, as well as establish myself in several key locations. One of those key locations is Sicily, and then I gotta make sure not to lose my position in Asia Minor. And then also I need to keep my maritime trade open. So Rhodes and Crete are going to be crucial in that. So I'm going to just start some buildings going in Rhodes. Sparta needs something else building. Go ahead and build a bigger temple, help keep the city happy. Thermone. There we go. Pergamum needs a new building. Let's see. Build a militia barracks so I can have better troops. Alright. And we're on the way here. I'm going to take these two units of men here that are fresh and exchange them for a couple of these beat up units so that my siege troops will be better. One thing you got to remember is when you fight against the CPU, like I've told you before, their general's bodyguards units are extremely overpowered, so you want to have the best troops possible when if you're going to auto-resolve battles. So let's go ahead and end this turn. Yeah, I'm almost certain that the Pontians are going to attack me. This new addition to the family. Alright, everything seems to be going well for now. So let's see, on this siege, I wish these Carthaginians can help me out. Surely they have to hate the Romans. Let's look at this situation here. Okay, it would be really tempting to auto-resolve this situation, but I'm not going to. So I'm actually going to stop recording and then come back when I've completed this battle, because if I auto-resolve this, I'm almost certain the Romans will win. So I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I decided I was going to go ahead and bring you part of this battle for Messana. I'm just going to show you what the forces are actually like here, and show you why it's ridiculous that the computer always screws you over. If I would have auto-resolved this battle, it's almost certain that I would have lost. Even though it showed the balance of forces in my favor, I would have lost. Whenever there's Roman general bodyguard involved, they can they can take phalanxes head on and everything. It's really ridiculous. So I'm running my troops into the city, and you can see the computer's doing a great job of keeping me out. They're not even attacking me. So what I'm going to do then is start marching my hoplites down this street here towards the center of town. And there I'm going to encounter one of the Roman general units, the other is outside of the city and heading this way. So that's why I'm pulling all my troops within the city walls, because I don't want them to get hit by the reinforcing Romans. So I'll come back to you in a moment whenever the fighting has begun. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to show you some the battle here. Here the Roman general unit engaged me, and I got really lucky. The Roman general was killed almost immediately, so that was nice. And if you noticed, my game skips now for some weird reason when I'm recording, and I have traps on, so yeah, every now and then the game is skipping. I don't really know why. It hasn't typically done that. So in any case, I routed the Roman general unit. As you can see, that was really easy. And even though that unit was overpowered and lasted longer than it should have, it didn't take long to put an end to it. So now the general, of course, has gone back within the magic line of the town center and regrouped, and then come back for another thrashing. At which point you can see, I mean, he just dealt like 20 casualties to my men there. So I'm going to go ahead and move forward here. And your men always get out of phalanx mode within the city, and that's another thing that causes them a lot of losses. So here we are. Just working my way on in. Not real exciting. The only reason I showed you this was to show you, I want to show you how easy it is to win this battle, number one. But then I also wanted you to know that I started to make this video earlier, and I got annoyed and quit making it because whenever the time for this battle came, and you saw the balance of forces was the same, I put automatically resolve, and I was crushed, like it said, like crushing defeat. My men were absolutely beaten, and the Romans easily won the battle. And I just wanted to show how easy I can win this battle. I'm not using any particular strategy, no surrounding moves or anything. I'm not even using all my troops. And granted, I've taken a lot of losses. Like, look, this unit of hoplites is actually going to rout because my men won't stay in phalanx formation inside the city. It's really annoying. So one way you can stop that is by putting them in phalanx formation and pushing backspace, and then they'll reform their lines and put their spears down. Sorry for the game skip, I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe I just need to restart my computer. So here comes all the rest of my hoplites. I'm going to put them all into phalanx, push backspace so that their spears are face forward, and kill the rest of these equites. Oh, the Roman forces have also come in from behind, and they're attacking my general, and I'm not paying attention. That's not good. Yeah, here's the other Roman general unit that I said was going to be coming from outside. I forgot about him. It's actually a unit of Hastati. So, yeah, there they go. They're going to get chewed up by these mercenary hoplites. Yeah, so the computer will cost you a lot of casualties when you're playing against the Romans. It's really annoying. Just remember not to auto-resolve a battle unless you're very, very certain that you're going to be alright with the consequences. Because the computer will take advantage of that. When you put automatically resolve, it's basically a chance for the computer to kill as many of your men as possible so as to favor your opponent. Here's the last unit of Town Watch. They're about to go down. There we go. And that's that. So I've now captured Messana, and I'll come back on when we go out to the world view. Well, let's watch this last bit of action, why not?
The enemy show their true virtue.
Kill every last one of these Romans.
Only frightened
yeah, I want to show you the results
from
screen. I forgot, I need to make my point here about the auto-resolve. Alright, so there we go.
This is a heroic victory.
Heroic victory for me.
Soldiers.
Or at least he says it's a heroic victory. Come on there. Alright, as you can see, that was a clear victory for me. Now, whenever I did the automatically resolve, it was a crushing defeat. My men only got 20 kills, and the Romans killed nearly every one of my 357 men. This was a battle, like I said, where you saw my troops standing around, and they weren't even in phalanx formation most of the time. I wasn't even doing a good job of taking care of them, and I still easily won the battle. So you can see how much the Roman general units will absolutely pummel your troops when you do the auto-resolve. So be careful about the auto-resolve. That's my lesson for this installment.